In this video, we are going to understand why string is immutable in Java. So without further delay, let's get started. First, let's understand what is the meaning of immutability. What do you mean by the term immutability in Java? So immutability means once an object is created, its value cannot be changed or modified. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I create a string literal string s1 and assign the value hello to s1, right? So what will happen, this code gets compiled and an object will be created in the heap memory. So in the jvm we have a memory called heap memory, and here the object will be created, and inside heap memory there is a special area which is called string pool. Now whatever string we created using string literal, so string literal means if I just use equal symbol and create a string, that is called string literal. So this string literal will be placed in the uh, string pool of the heap memory. And if I create with the new keyword, like if I create a string, so if I create a string with a new keyword, then this will be placed in the heap memory outside the string pool. So it will be created over here, not inside the string pool. So this is one of the concept. Let me delete this. So using string literal, the object will be created inside the string pool. So here an object will be created. So yeah, here an object will be created. Yeah, so here an object will be created with the value hello, and the reference variable, it will be, the reference variable is s1, right? This is the reference variable, as you are assigning the value hello to this variable. This s1, this will be stored in the stack memory. So there is another memory called stack memory where the reference variables are stored. So the s1 will be stored in the stack memory, and this reference variable will point to the object hello, which is present in the string pool. So this will point to this uh, object. Okay, so this is the concept of string pool. Now let's say I modify the variable s1. Okay, let's say I modify the value uh, of s1. So I write s1 is equal to s1 plus, let's say, world, right? So what happens, so in this case s1 is pointing to hello, right? So since we modify the value of s1 and we concatenate the string world to it, right? So in Java, this string will not be modified. So instead of that, a new object will be created. Okay, a new object will be created outside the heap memory. So let me explain this. So you might be thinking, why not inside the string pool, right? Because we have created the uh, string, I mean, we have modified the string s1 using string literal, so it should be created, it's inside the string pool, right? But no, it will be created outside the string pool inside the heap memory. So what will happen, so since we modify the string s1, uh, what will happen, an object will be created. First of all, this string world, it will be created inside the string pool. So let me just duplicate this. Control, yeah, this will be created inside the string pool, and the new object, which is hello world, right? Hello world, this will be created outside the string pool. So this will be created outside the string pool. Why? Because the strings that are created during the compile time, that will be created inside the string pool, and the string that are created uh, in at the runtime, even using string literal, that will be created outside the string pool. What do I mean by that? So when we are writing world, right, over here, so this is getting executed in compile time, and it will be stored in the uh, inside the string pool. Now when I concatenate this value with the s1 variable and execute it, I mean, we run the application, so this operation will be performed in the runtime. So since it is executed in runtime, this will be created outside the string pool. This object will be created outside the string pool, and now the s1 will point to hello world. Yeah, so now s1 will point to the new object hello world instead of hello. So this is the things that are going behind the scenes when we are creating when we are modifying a string, right, that is created using string literal. Now the other thing is there, let's say we create another string, right, string s2, and I assign the same string value, which is hello. So what will happen in this case, um, so as I said earlier, this s2 is a reference variable, and it will be stored in the stack memory. And since this reference variable s2 is having the same value, right, hello, which is hello, correct? So uh, a new object will not be created in this case. because it has the same value. Instead of that, what will happen, h2 will also point to the same object, which is hello. So it will also point to the same object that was created. Okay, so this is done because of memory optimization, so we don't waste uh, more memory inside the string pool. If two reference variable are having the same value, the two reference variable will point to the same object inside the string pool. Okay, so why do we need immutability of the string in Java? This is done because of four main reasons. So the first one is security. Security in the sense that strings are used in database URLs or file paths or network connections, right? Those are uh, security related operations. So um, we need to make sure that those values are not changed and not breached. So for that reason, strings are made immutable. And the other thing is memory optimizations, as I explained just a second before. Like if two reference variable are having the same value, then they will point to the same object inside the string pool. So this save memory inside the heap memory. And the other reason is thread safety. Since strings value cannot be modified, and if you modify any object is created, right? So because of that, strings automatically becomes thread safe. There is no need to perform synchronization over a string. So we don't have to uh, make a lock on the string object. It is thread safe by default. It can be used inside the multi-threaded environments without any synchronization. And the other reason is that hash code lookups, which means that uh, string are mostly used as a key in hash based collection, right? uh, Mainly in hash maps. So and that in hash map the key are used to calculate the hash code. And that hash code is used to determine the bucket which the entry goes. And since strings are mostly used as a key in the hash map, if the strings value are changed, that means the bucket will also change, right? So it creates an anomaly. It creates a confusion that where the where the entry goes into, which index the entry goes into. So for that reason, strings uh, are a great choice for uh, being used as a key in hash based collections, because its value cannot be changed, and we get the same hash code. That means same entry. So these are the reason why string is immutable in Java. So I hope you have got a clear understanding now, like why string is immutable in Java, and what is string pool, what is string pool memory optimizations. So that's all for this video. uh, Please do make sure to subscribe this channel and stay connected.